Hi, everybody. It's Jenny here, coming to you with an update. I didn't have an update yesterday because I forgot to tell you. I actually let myself sleep in to about 6:30 in the morning um, before I went to the amusement park for the whole day. So it was a full day of walking and a lot of standing. I feel like I should have had more steps in because I was on my feet all day. But when you're standing in lines, you're not exactly walking, are you? But I had over 15,000 steps, so that was good. That makes me happy. Um, and yesterday, I kind of had a fail the day before. I had a feeling it was going to happen. Didn't I say on this video that when I do really well for a couple days that I self-sabotage? I self-sabotaged. I ate an entire tub of Cool Whip. Entire tub. That's 50 carbs right there. Not to mention, it's just not good for you at all. I got to figure out a way to. The problem is, I do freeze them, but when I freeze them, they get so hard that I have to kind of scrape off the top to get it to eat. So maybe I shouldn't freeze it. Maybe I should just keep it in the refrigerator because then I could scoop out just a small amount, put it in a bowl, and eat it. But I feel like I eat it slower when it's larger, but I just kept scraping it and scraping it. And then as it would melt, the outside would get soft, and I just kept scraping around the outside. And before I knew it, the Cool Whip got smaller and smaller and smaller in the container until I was like, well, I might as well just finish it at this point. So that wasn't good. So yesterday it said I had trace amounts of ketones, and it also said I was up zero point 0.9 on the scale. Not a huge surprise. Um, then I had a really good day at the water park, not the water park, at the amusement park. Um, did a lot of walking, and I ate two wraps. I mentioned three lettuce leaves before when I had three wraps. It wasn't one lettuce leaf per wrap, it was three lettuce leaves on each wrap. So it was nine lettuce leaves altogether. Anyway, not that it really matters, but I thought I'd clarify. So I did two of those sandwiches at the park yesterday. So it was three to four. Sometimes I have some smaller pieces I stick in there. Lettuce leaves. I don't know the name of it, but they're kind of like a romaine lettuce leaf. And inside of it, I had three slices of salami and a Colby Jack cheese stick. I forgot to put the mustard on it. It would have tasted so much better with the mustard, but it was still quite good. So I ate two of those lettuce wrap sandwiches. Um, and I had a package of Planters peanuts. So, like little sleeve ones that are about this big. And that's all I had all day. And I got home and I was tired, and so I jumped in the shower and did some work. One of my Chinese online companies shut down instantly, just that day, boom. So it just was fascinating to me to be reading online, like, and trying to catch up on Facebook and read all the information about like what's going on and is my other company going to shut down too, and like, I might be out of a job altogether. I have to go back to speech therapy or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I ended up staying up till 11 o'clock at night, but still didn't have anything to eat because I was so engrossed online figuring out what's going on. Are we going to get paid for what we've done the past 2 weeks and all that stuff? Um, so yeah, so I was happy that I got up at 6:30 in the morning, went to bed 11 o'clock at night, and all I had was a package of peanuts and two of those salami cheese wraps. What I thought I'd talk about a little bit today is lunch meat, and it's a little tricky, I will tell you. It is all over the place on the internet. All over the place. Can you have lunch meat on keto? Can you not have lunch meat on keto? Yes, no. Let me take all the information that I read and try to summarize it for you rather than just trying to find one blog post and read it because people have varying opinions. The bottom line is it's perfectly fine in terms of the actual diet. It does not knock you out of ketosis. In general, if you're somebody who eats way too much protein and not enough fats, that can knock you out of ketosis. So you want to make sure your fats are higher and that your proteins aren't as high when you're on the keto diet. But in general, it's just not a really healthy choice. Eating a whole lot of lunch meats um, and processed foods is just not as healthy as eating just a pure chicken breast or piece of steak. a fillet, if you will. So, there you go. That's it in a nutshell. I mean, I put it all together, and that's really what I came up with. Because I'm like, shoot, I mentioned a lot on here that I have like these salami wraps, but it's just an easy thing to like make and throw in a baggie. And then with the lettuce wrapped around it, it's easy to, I have spinach low carb wraps in the refrigerator too. So I could have had just an actual wrap and done it that way with the wrap. But I thought, well, if I just make the lettuce leaves my wrap, it'll help me bounce back from my poor choice day the day before. Um, and it did. Back up to moderate ketones. And I mentioned yesterday the scale was up zero point 0.9. Today I got on the scale, it was minus 1.2. So, all in all, I am day 43 in P3. I think I'm going to go another couple weeks. I'm going to go all the way up to my retreat, which is in 2 weeks. And that will just be kind of not a cheat day, but a cheat weekend. It's just is what it is. I'm just going to put it out there and not try to act like I'm going to be good during that thing. Um, and after I get back from that, I'm going to jump into P2 again, do another round of P2. So that'll basically be starting. I probably not the last. I bet like September 1st, 2021. September. Let's mark it down, folks. September 1st, 2021. Back in P2. Oh, the light just changed. Ooh, it seems bright now all of a sudden. All right. So that's all I have. If you were interested in if you should have salamis, of course, the most heart healthy lunch meats are going to be your turkeys. And then, of course, some chicken breast would be good as well. And the lunch meats that are like bologna and that are really processed, not as great. Um, Sliced roast beef would probably be in the middle. Probably not that bad, actually. Just, your white meats are going to be lower in fats. But then again, we're not trying to be low in fat if you are doing the keto diet. So that's where it gets really fuzzy. Um, and I'm trying to find lunch meats on keto, but still a lot of mixed reviews. So you just decide what's best for you. Try to be as heart healthy as you can. And at the same time, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And when you're restricting yourself, it's nice to eat something every now and then that you really enjoy that's pleasing to the palate. And for me, that's salami. I love salami. It's my favorite lunch meat. What can I say? I'm willing to sacrifice not eating the wrap to have salami on it as opposed to using the wrap and then putting a chicken in there or something. That being said, I probably should buy some turkey though after this bag. You know what? It's only 2 more weeks that my kids are home and they love salami. So after they leave and go back to college, I'll try to make a little bit more healthy choices for the times that I do need to eat lunch meat because I'm making a salad on the go or something like that, or I mean a sandwich on the go. Speaking of salads, I haven't had a good salad in a long time, so that might be what I have today, a good grilled chicken salad. That sounds great. All right, that's all I have for today. You take care, and I'll be in touch with you. Well, the one company that I work at over the weekend is closed, so I don't know. I'll open up classes for my other company, but they usually don't book kind of like within the week. So I'll probably be here every day chatting with you. I haven't written down the topics that I said I was going to talk about. So if there's something in particular I mentioned I was going to talk about and I didn't, just message me, put a comment down below and I'll see it so that I can do some research and follow up on that topic. Because a lot of times I'm like, oh, I should do a video on that. And then I forget and I don't always write it down. All right, that's all. You take care. Have a lovely day. See you mañana. Bye bye.